You are ready and you have spoken in one voice. Everywhere in Biafra land is under lock and key. And it is going to continue for the next 2 weeks. Today is the beginning. You will continue to stay at home and allow your civil disobedience to speak for you while we continue to do our own job in the international community and beyond. I am just so proud of Biafra people, irrespective of what the enemies are doing, irrespective of what the vendors are doing, using some scrupulous individuals in our means, trying to break us. We came out stronger than ever. I am so proud to be part of this generation that is making this history in the world's most complicated country. Breaking away from Nigeria and exiting Nigeria. Nigeria is a very complex, very complicated, very devilish and evil entity, which must be disintegrated, and Biafrans are taking the lead. I want you all to understand that the southeast part of Biafra will take the lead for the Nigeria disintegration, and it has started today. No amount of military equipment will stop Nigeria collapse. No amount of military tanks will stop Nigeria from collapsing. No amount of intimidation, harassment, killing will stop Biafra from exiting Nigeria this year. The earlier we exit, the better for them. If they continue to delay the exit of Biafra, we will make sure everything in Nigeria is crushed. And at the end of the day, Biafra will still exit. The best thing is to begin to negotiate and begin to call for a roundtable discussion on the referendum as soon as possible. If that is not done, we will destroy everything about Nigeria, and at the end of the day, Biafra will still come. I welcome you to this space today. Tell us what is happening in your area. We know that especially the 5 states of the southeast part of Biafra is under lock and key. Part of the south-south Biafra is also under lock and key. For the very first time, this civil disobedience is going to enter a different level from tomorrow. Remain indoors so you cannot be killed by the Nigeria state. You see, they have rolled out the military. They have rolled out their killing machine. Do not fall victim. Let them come to your house and kill you. And even though they cannot do that, and sometimes they do it, this time around, we are ready for them. As I'm speaking with you all this morning, the war is going on somewhere in Imo State. Since 4 a.m., the shooting and the sound of freedom is sounding heavily somewhere in Imo State. And the Biafra Liberation Army has neutralized many of them as I'm talking to you. And they will continue to go down. All of them that come to kill our people in Biafra land will definitely go down. They can never make it alive. So Biafra Liberation Army is doing a very good job with the spirit of Biafra, protecting them, guiding them, giving them the power they used to do to neutralize these people. You know, some of them are wondering, have we contracted some machineries from somewhere to come? Have we brought fighters from Israel? Did we bring fighters from Germany? Did we bring fighters from Finland? Did we bring fighters from abroad? Are we now working with, so this kind of question is what they have been asking themselves. But what I don't know is that we surrendered in 1967 is not because you overpowered us. No. The reason that made us to surrender was because of lack of information and lack of communication. It's not because of weakness. And this time around, we are more advanced. Not only that we are more advanced, we control the communications and the media. So you can never defeat us. Not today, not tomorrow, not next year, not now, never. Even if we have limited resources to fight you, you can never defeat us. Today, those of them that are fighting, as I'm speaking right now, somewhere in Imo province, you can attest to that you are falling in your numbers. And you continue to fall. Those of you who are there continue to shoot guns and all that, you are going to fall today. Today you will fall in Biafra land. I welcome all of you. And sources, can you come in so we can take questions? And this is a referendum on its own. Remember, this seat at home is to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Also prepare Biafra people for the self-referendum, which the convention is coming up in Finland in this October. So what we are doing here is to make sure that every stone is turned for Biafra independence and exit from Nigeria. We've taken over, we've made sure that the illegitimate Nigerian representative within Biafra land are receiving the message of rejection. That mission is what you see today in Enugu State, what you see today in Anambra State, what you see today in Imo State, what you see today in Abia State, in Rivers State, in Akwa Ibom, and so on and so forth. It is called the message of rejection. Success over to you.
Good morning, Prime Minister, Your Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Ambassador of Peace. Good morning, fellow Biafrans and dear compatriots and the government of Biafran Republic, government in exile. My heart, my love, everything I have goes to you, because you have demonstrated that yes, you can lead Biafra, not now, but in future. What we are doing now is just an exercise of what is to come. And I must commend all key officers of the Biafran Republic government in exile for their wise decisions. I must say, wise decisions they are taking in ensuring that the Biafran people are free. And Biafrans, we are here once again with our PM, Umejiro Buago, Agune Chamber 1. They will never surrender until all of them die finish. And here will be their end. The remaining one, according to Yendu, will go home and never find their homes anymore. It is playing out under the command of our able commander, Field Commander Simon Ekpa. Good morning, fellow Biafrans, and welcome to this very space. We are here to celebrate the victory of today's, the first day of the 14-day marathon lockdown in Biafra, and the whole world is attuned, watching what is going on in Biafra lands, especially in Enugu, where they think armored tanks and air fighters will protect people. You are making a very big mistake. The people have decided, and this is where our constitution is going to have it is based from. We the people, and not some elite. We the people have spoken that we are not going out under the instruction and authority and command of one and only Prime Minister of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And there is nothing the enemies can do about it. We are here, and we will continue to be here solidly behind our Prime Minister to defend this very cause of freedom at all costs. Whatever it will take for Biafra to be free, I'm telling you, we are getting there. And it is this year. It is this year. In Enugu State, we have demonstrated to Umba that your alliance with the military or the Zujanja with terrorists to come and hurt Biafra did not work. Try other methods. And if care is not, if Umba keep on doing this, Allah will be a child to what he's going to see in Enugu State. Because Biafrans are wise. They say we will sit at home and you are forcing them out of their home. It will not work. Everybody remain at home. And they come to this very space. Please share this space. People should come and let us interrogate, ask questions. Let us as well have a very good time with our PM. The people's general, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He's a general indeed. And what they did not see is the real man in him. They were looking at his face. They never know that there is somebody behind that very face, not the person wearing that face. There is a spirit behind that very face. And today he is dealing with them. And they are shamelessly dancing and following every bit of his direction, including the governors are sitting at home today. The governors are sitting at home. All commissioners are sitting at home. They must sit at home tomorrow until they bring Onyendo out. That's just what it is saying. And the PM, permit me to say, the Ken of our time want to use Onyendo's name and control Biafra in proxy. We are wiser. The spirit, the letter that they bring out does not come from the spirit, and that is why people rejected the letter. In Aba, where they think that they have a stronghold, Aba is under lock and key today. It shows that the spirit of Biafra is in charge. Thank you, my PM, for coming at this very time. May God bless you and bless all your cabinet and bless Biafra. Here, the microphone will be open. If you have a question, please throw it. Very hard one, very sensitive question. You see, he rolled out the building structure of Biafra yesterday, and you saw it. I don't know if many of you saw the pictures, the phototype of Biafra, how it's going to be, how Biafra land is going to be within some times of our independence. So I want you to anchor your questions on that very angle and other related angles that are not sensitive, bordering on security. Please don't come to ask us where is the do we have what we are going to use to defend our air. You may not know if we have or not, but you saw them yesterday crying because we dealt with their jet fighter, and if they come again, we will do it again, no apology. So ask your question, very intelligent one that our PM will use to educate the world and the Biafrans at large what we are going to meet in the next 5 years of Biafran restoration. Thank you, and I will say Capital Oil, unmute yourself and go straight to your question.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. My brother sisters, am I coming clear?
Loud and clear.
Okay, good morning, my Prime Minister. Great, sir. Thank you so much for today. Yeah, this morning I've been going through all the videos coming up from Southeast. Even I'm preparing to put them together to post online so that people will be seeing it on my page. Yesterday, I made a post yesterday about the Prime Minister's message concerning the sit at home. So when I made the video, the one he said that people shouldn't risk their life on this people giving money to come out with petty business. So I was trying to make the video to go viral, and I posted on that. I made the topic on that video like. Prime Minister has cancelled the sit at home so that people can get attention on that video. Under five, not up to 5 minutes, I posted that video. A lot of people were cursing and insulting me. That how will I post, make a comment, say that Prime Minister didn't cancel the sit at home. They haven't even watched the video, my brother. That's why I found out that people are not interested on even anything you are saying about them. There will be no sit at home. I was like, what really happened? I was trying to explain to them on the comment section that no, this the message that Prime Minister brought out yesterday was urgent, and people have to get attention, because when you make comment like that, they will be interested to find out if it's true. Then they will listen to the announcement the Prime Minister made. But my brother, I rushed even that minute to go and change the subject of the post I made. So what I'm saying is that people are not interested on anything, all these fake letter, all those fake informations from people that I don't even know. So what I'm saying is that Prime Minister, 99.9% of people in the Southeast are interested on the sit at home. Even this morning, you've already confirmed it. So and I also made a post on the palliative, which we saw that people were sharing. So we really appreciate the government. I don't have any much question to ask. I just want to inform us that our Prime Minister is doing great and we are really behind him. Thank you, my brother sisters. I greet all.
Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback. A very good feedback. Thank you very much. We will continue to push until the last minute.
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother, Capital Oyo, and keep it up. Our destination is Biafra, and any other option they are giving to us will not work. So keep on sending your microphone request, please. We want to have as many speakers as we can. Without wasting time, I will say, who coming now? The microphone has dropped again. Please send your microphone request. If you're having a network challenge, please move to a place you can have a good network while you can to the Prime Minister. What they don't know is that the message has accumulated and it has really sink into the heart of people, and the people know who carry the spirit and the anointing. And the offer, oh onye ji the offer, ọwụ onye ọbụla ji the offer, onye ji the offer, and onye ji the offer ekwuena. So the person has spoken, and that's the person they are listening to. So we want to see your microphone, please. The one of the 2 weeks sit at home, 100% today. Nigeria collapse will start today. We are at the brink of the Red Sea. All Nigerian Janjaweed will be drowned there, as the drowning has started from Imo State, and it will go round all over. Your microphone request, please. Africa, please go back and come in again. Your network is bad. I cannot accept you. I'm trying to accept you, but it's not working. Go out and come in again. And every other person, please send microphone request. We want to have a very good number of speakers in this very space today. So they thought this is 67 that they can manipulate. No, not at all. This is 2023. Russia is not coming to help them. Britain is afraid. America is afraid. Nobody will come to help them. They will surrender by force, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. We will take our freedom in our hands. That is why they went to Asaba and start displaying Israeli flag and Israeli playing materials, just to say that Israel is the one giving us machinery to fight them. This is the connection, and it has started in Olu. They will confess that Biafran army is not easy going. The Biafran Liberation Army is one of the most resilient forces we have in the whole of African soil, and there's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing they can do about it. Victory is ours, and we are fighting a just cause. This 2 weeks lockdown will prove to the whole world that nobody imposing themselves as governor, as senator, as a commissioner, as LGA chairman, even world leader is in charge, except the Biafran Republic government in exile and the Biafran government, the federal government in homeland. So this is where we are, and let's keep the dice rolling. Let's keep it rolling, please. Sending your microphone request. Nobody sending requests. What is the problem? Send your request, please. We want to have very good numbers of speakers. Africa, your network is bad. I don't know. Your network is bad. I have tried to accept you. There's no other way. No other way. No other way. I don't know. What is the problem? Okay, this 2 weeks lockdown is their Red Sea. We are going to drown them here. PM, if you have any message to pass across, you can keep speaking while I receive them in. I don't know, many of them are having challenges with their network. Terribly.
I think it is time for me to hear the concern, those who are always having concern. How you are doing it, why you are doing this, why is the sit at home, why is that? Those kind of things are the kind of questions I want to address this afternoon, this morning, depending on where they are listening from. So not when they go to their shell, they will start talking out of point and telling people it's only sit at home. It's only sit at home. You have suffering people. You are this, that, and do that. So I want them to come here and ask me direct question, that bothers them, so I can address it, and then also educate them why we are doing what we are doing and the reason we believe in what we are doing. Okay, so I'm just here to listen to questions and address those questions, no matter any question at all. And one thing they should know is that the self-referendum is fast approaching. We are going to have at least 60 international organizations to observe it. At least 60. 60 international organizations will observe Biafra self-referendum. And what we are doing today is to prepare the ground. I continue to tell them to follow instruction, listen to instruction, follow our directive, and you will find yourself in Biafra. You will sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra one day. I am telling you, I know the date Biafra will come. The first time I made this statement, I know how they were bombarding me, how they didn't take me serious, but it is part of the game. So, Success, over to you. Give me 1 minute.
Thank you, sir. I think you will find another co-host to assist me because I'm not seeing people requesting for microphone here. If Ifeanyi Nwora, Simon Ekpa Nwora is available, he can co-host with me here so that he can be seeing people, because the people, one person here requesting for mic, I can't accept the person. I've been trying to accept him, but the microphone is not going. So that is my own challenge. Yes, as you said, the self-referendum is where we are going. And you are saying if they have any other way that we can do it without sit at home, they should come up. Sir, if they have, they wouldn't have waste time to bring it out, counter our sit at home. So, to me, there is no other way. There's nothing they have. They have nothing. They have no agenda in their table. There's nothing absolutely they have to do with Biafran restoration in another way, if not this way. What is their anger is that why it is not me? Why is it not me? Why is it Simon Ekpa? Why is Biafran? It is Biafran Republic government in exile. Why it is not me? This is the question that has been clocked in their hearts, and I'm telling you, this is pure envy and jealousy. They have no other method. If they have, by now, they would have bring it out to counter this very sit at home. But right now there's nothing like that. So, but I won't overrule. If you have another method that will be very much effective and harmless or harm-free, that will be very harmless, bring it out.
I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, we can hear you.
You're having a network issue, so I have to be back in the next 2 minutes or so. So I think that by then I will assign another co-host.
Okay, sir. Okay. So what we're saying is that there is no other way. If they have other ways, by now, they would have countered us if that's their way. But as I said, we are not overruling. They may have.
When I say I want to get a wall, get a wall, get a wall, Wakela in a Wakela in the Wakela in for Wakela in for the none of the dozen song will love a challenge. And Uraji and our Raji, Mbo Raji, and the Uraji Indian and dozen and the president of Kukanka. Then go Biafra 1967 to 1970. Our fathers and mothers, our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our nephews, our friends. Ndị nụrụ ọgụ Biafra na 1967 so gụnụ bịa wụrụ ọjị ya n'ogbe ka anyị weta ya n'ibe, gụnụ bịa wụrụ ọjị n'ogbe taa ka anyị wetakwa n'ibe, gụnụ gbabara ya osiara na be ndị mmụọ ka gbabara na osiara na be ndị mmadụ. Ndị na Chukwu ngị na ngị na-ejere na ozi. Wena sị enu wụrụ ọjị ana wụrụ ọjị mbụ na gede ndị ichie na ndị ọzọ ka ụnụ wụrụ ọjị ya kwukwe na nzụ ka anyị na-ekwu n'ọjị n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ ekekere ya na-ekwu okwu ya bụ ndụ anyị na-eke ndụ anyị n'orie ndụ anyị na-afọ ndụ anyị na nkwọ ekeketara anyị ọma ka o dodotara anyị ọma ka afụfụtara anyị ọma ka nkwọkwọtara anyị ọma ahịa na izu na nọ nke ndị Igbo ji eme ihe na ndị Igbo Chukwu okike abịa ma ngo nwoge mara ya were sị na ya na-ekwu na eke ka anyị na-ekwu n'orie ya na-ekwu n'ode ka anyị na-ekwu n'afọ ya na-ekwu n'afọ ka anyị na-ekwu na nkwọ ka anyị na-ekwu na nkwọ ka anyị na-ekwu n'ụtụtụ ka anyị na-ekwu n'ụtụtụ ka anyị na-ekwu n'ehihie ka anyị na-ekwu n'ehihie.
The beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega. He offers love, forgiveness, and restoration. If this fits you this very evening, or fits your nation, so to speak, we are now going to pray for repentance and restoration that will help us to find renewed joy, hope, life, and consistency in our pursuit of the freedom of our people that Chico Kikabiyama mandated us or created us to pursue on this very earth. Chico Kikabiyama Adonai El Shaddai, beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, the Lord of all the hosts of heaven, the ancient of the, as they would say, the ancients of the ancients. Everything you created is yours. Every glory and adoration is yours. Everything that we are today, likely to become tomorrow, is all in your hands. They belong to you. Every glory is yours. It doesn't belong to any man. It is only to thee. We are tired of our sinful struggle in life, both as individuals, as a collective, and as a nation. And we are not ashamed to admit that before the congregation, the assembly of men and women all over the world, that you may know that it cometh from our heart, that we are not deceitful. We don't pray this prayer in the quiet, or should I say in the secrets or secrets of our home. We are praying that the whole world may hear us, because right now, our nation, the nation of Biafra, as a collective, we feel very distant from you. Our choices have not led us into the right places. We have listened to the whispers of the enemy.
We're not expecting them to join the Biafra liberation. They can never join it. If you sit at home and the economy is going down, it is their pocket that is going down, not you, individual, not you as a Biafran. It is their pocket that is going down. Since 1999, we did not have sit at home. Did we have sit at home? Were there sit at home from 1999 to 2019? I'm asking you. When they come to tell you, oh, yeah, Southeast, businesses. Were there sit at home from 1999 to 2019? The answer is no. There were no sit at home from 1999 to 2019. Yet, there were no hospital. Yet, there were no good road. Yet, there is no school. You pay more than any other country in the world, and you have nothing to show for what you pay for. But today, we have decided to crush the economy. We start by crushing the economy of anything in Nigeria within Biafra territory. And that is why that idiot, that criminal, is crying. Mba is crying. The only thing he wants to do is to validate the fraud he has presented as a certificate. And for that reason, I want every Biafra watching me now to listen to the exposition we are going to do this evening. If you are watching on Twitter, we urge you to join us on Enter Biafra Channel 2. Join us on Enter Biafra Channel 2 and let us continue. We are going to analyze and expose the reason why Mba is shouting. And let me tell you, Biafrans, his failure will start from tomorrow. From tomorrow, Mba failure will start. I want you people to understand that he's not the only governor who has failed. All of them have tried it. We are very, very resilient. We are very, very ready to get our freedom and exit Nigeria. We are not expecting them to join this train. We are not expecting them to join the Biafra liberation. They can never join it. All these people are the stooge of Fulanis, the people they are using to subjugate us and enslave us in our own land. So, from Ba to no peace, he must remove his hand from bad to no peace. He must remove his hand from anything Biafra. He must completely excuse himself from fighting Biafra. But now he started by fighting Biafra from the beginning because of forged certificate of the NYC. So I want everybody to listen to the reason why Mba is fighting sit at home. He is not actually fighting sit at home. He is only trying to demonstrate to the Fulanese that if they allow the fraud he presented as an NYC certificate and allow him to become the governor of Enugu State, he is going to kill Biafrans. He is going to make sure he fights against Biafra. Because fight against the sit at home is fight against the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and fight against the freedom of Biafra. So my fellow Biafrans, I want everyone to watch this.
Another issue of a conversation tonight will be area of politics and some of the intrigues. We'll be turning our attention at some point to a developing controversy surrounding the National Youth Service Corps certificate of the elected governor of Enugu State, the governor-elect Mr. Peter Mba. The issue sparked public debate and raised questions about the authenticity of the governor-elect's certificate. It has come to light that there are concerns and allegations regarding the genuineness of the NYC certificate presented by the governor-elect during his campaign and subsequently for the election. This controversy has attracted significant attention, has become a subject of interest among citizens and political observers. The NYC scheme in Nigeria is a crucial and compulsory mandatory requirement for Nigerian graduates, as it serves as a means of national integration and provides young people with an opportunity to serve their country. The issuance and verification of NYC certificates play a vital role in determining the eligibility of candidates for various purposes, including that of the governor of the state. But the Director General of the NYC, Brigadier General Wadi Ahmed, said that the discharge certificate being paraded by Enugu State Governor-elect Mr. Peter Mba was not issued by the NYC. Brigadier General.
Are you hearing that? The NYSC certificate that the criminal Mba is parading, submitted to the INEC of Nigeria that he is trying to represent in Biafra land, was not issued by the NYSC. And what the criminal Mba want to do is to fight Biafra so that Fulani can say, oh, he is fighting Biafra. Let us allow him to continue to fight. So he's not actually coming to bring infrastructure or development to the people of Enugu State, who, as he is representing Nigeria in Biafra land.
Was fake.
What he presented as a certificate was fake. This is coming from the whatever Director General, because Nigeria breed criminals. And what Mba is trying to do is, after challenging our sit at home for Biafra restoration, he is going to convince the Fulanese that, yes, he is capable of fighting Biafra Liberation Army in Enugu State. I want you people to understand that it is not today that you...
Hey, hello, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Biafrans. We have our mother in the house. We have Ekpa Jogo, Biafra in the house. This is very special. My first time I am hosting. I'm having our defense minister in our midst, Ekpa Jogo, one of Biafra. Ekpa Jogo, mommy, we love you and thank you for being with us this very morning. And of course, we had today's the D-Day. We've just started. The sit at home is today, and we are here for our people. I believe some people will be calling in from back home. Of course, we have to mount this place. This is a very strategic position this morning, and our people will be calling in. I don't know, Egweje Jogo, we sent you mic. Can you join us if you want to address us? I mean, it's still early from my side. I don't know what time is it in the US, but we have kickstarted the sit at home. Myself, I'm sitting at home. A whole lot of us are sitting at home, so we are here for our people. And the sit at home is very, very paramount. It's a very special one because there's none like this very type of sit at home. It has faced so many, controversies and propagandas and all of that. And up to this moment, our leader is still in the hands of the enemy, and they haven't released him. And we have embarked on this very sit at home. Our Prime Minister have addressed the issue with a very particular sit at home that makes it very special, like every other sit at home. Where is this file? Great. Perfect. All right, good. So this sit at home tends to address some very pertinent issue in our life, like the demand for the immediate release of our leader Mazin Amdekano, and of course, in preparation for the Biafran self-referendum, and notifying the world of our readiness to self-governance, and of course the demonstration of 99 loyalty to the Biafran Republic government in exile by all Biafrans, and to invalidate the legitimacy of all Nigerian electoral and non-electoral officials and all their institutions and everything. So this makes this very sit at home a very special one because this particular sit at home tend to achieve these 5 major points as our Prime Minister addressed it last time. Egbeje Jogo, thank you for being with us this morning. If you are closer to your device or probably hearing our voice, of course. Biafra Warrior Queen, you want to say, go ahead, Biafra Warrior Queen, unmute yourself.
Yes, I
Thank
just
you.
wanted to add a little thing to it. For those that doesn't know who is Ekpa Joko, is our Minister for Defense, Madam Azuka, one of Biafra land. So we are so happy to have her with us today. Today is the first day of the sit at home. It just began. I will call it the first day of the continuous discussion of the sit. Thank you. That is what I just wanted. Maybe many people here will not know who she is, so you have to finish the introduction. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Thank you. Hello. We are so honored to have you.
Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God.
Sometimes when I see something happening this way, I'll be like, oh my goodness, everybody is getting ready this time around, And it is like 20 minutes to 1 a.m. here in United States. And I'm so surprised. I just got into my Twitter and then saw that there's something going on. That's the way I move, So
Absolutely.
thank you, everyone. I must thank our Prime Minister. Prime Minister is oh, okay. I think this is your money, and thank you so much for all you've been doing. He doesn't sleep. Sometimes 3 a.m. he's still awake. Fighting everywhere, fighting from the Twitter, from Facebook, everywhere. And we are so opportune to have a man, a fighter, and a prime minister, the arrowhead at this time of our struggle. Thank you for all you're doing. And we really, really appreciate you. And I'm sure that I've got so many calls from Biafra land. And all I've heard is, do not give up. We are solidly behind you. Do not give up. Do not give up. Give it the last breath. That's all I've been hearing from people. And that makes me tick all the time. And in the same vein, we support you so much. The Umada of Biafra, we will never depart from you until you achieve this dream, because that is your mission and that is our mission. Thank you, Mr. Bright, and the other of your colleagues who are here making things happen. We are so grateful because you guys are doing an amazing job. Without you guys, it wouldn't have been possible for us to get to where we are today. And thanks all Biafran people who are here. Today is the beginning of the journey to the triumphant entry into the promised land. Today marks the beginning of everything. Today, Biafran people will prove to these criminals who have been ruling us, who have been in power since I was born. Since I was born, I cannot imagine where gang of gangsters and criminals and those who are vampires and those who are cultists are ruling a nation and expect the ordinary man in the street to have a better life for him and for his family. I have never seen a thing like that. It doesn't happen in a developed country. But the fact is that we have come, and we have come to restore the land of the Almighty God. We have come to restore peace for those who have been in distress for a long time. We have come to give harmony to those who have been stressed out by the evil agenda and the evil agenda of the Fulani Caliphate in our own land. We have come to end their miseries that have cost our people for over 100 years. We have come to end the impunity from the British government that have lured into our people for over 100 years. We have come to end up everything. And that is why we are here. We are on a mission. And I will thank God because we have a man that doesn't shake. A man that will tell you, my A is my A, and he stands by it. A man that can never shake. If you like, bring the whole house where he is. And that is what our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has been doing. He has vowed to restore Biafra, and that is what his master, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, saw in him. Forget about all the shenanigans going around, all the stories and all the nonsense that is going around. I have never seen where somebody who is fighting for his self-determination all over the world have become a crime. I have never seen where somebody who is fighting for his freedom or her freedom has become a criminal. Though they term them criminals, some term them, terrorists. But it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop anybody that wants to achieve freedom for his people, freedom for her people, freedom for their people. And we are all in this together. We can't get to where we are today without each and every one of you. The Biafran people who have been following instructions And that is the only thing you need to do. The only thing you need to do is to tell these criminals that enough is enough. That you are here because you're a human being. That you are here. That you have an inalienable right. You have everything that God bestowed in you to live as a human being and not like an animal. You're supposed to have a better life. It is a fundamental human right. You're supposed to have better hospital, good health care. You're supposed to have infrastructures. You're supposed to have a sound technology. You're supposed to have everything good for yourself. Sam asked me the reason. The reason is God, because God gave you all these resources to be able to elevate yourself, to be able to live a better life, to be able to give a better future for your children, born and unborn, to hand your children a very sound living before you leave this planet Earth. It is not all about these people who have been, bringing all manners of evil from everywhere, unleashing devilish attacks on our people, thinking that they will use politics or use a class to maintain their status quo. This time around, that status quo must be broken by the people. The people have the power, and your power is to obey the instructions of sit at home. This sit at home will bring a new chapter for your life, because by the time we finish these 2 weeks, Nigeria will beg to where to get salaries to pay their workers. These criminals will not even have a dime to live on. And that is when their crisis will start. So, all we are encouraging you is to pay attention. It is not easy, but just, cap your ears. Close it very well. Do not listen to them. It is not all about them. It is all about you and your life. It is all about having a good education. It is all about the youth having a very serious job. It is all about youth getting to 20 years, you are married. It's all about our young girls or our girls when they finish maybe college, they get a very good husband and then be able to take care of their families. It's all about handing a very good generation for your children when you're leaving this planet Earth. That is what you're fighting for. You're not fighting for somebody that will come tomorrow and give you rice, or somebody will come tomorrow and give you a bag of salt, or somebody that will come tomorrow and deceive you and rule you for 8 good years without giving you any meaning in your life. And I had some of them discussing in their chat last time about, are we gonna give the poor did they say a bread, or I don't know what they said that day. Like, are we gonna allow them to breed?
If they should allow them to breed,
are we gonna allow them to breed? I cried that day. I must be honest with you. You cannot do such a thing in the United States. The next minute you will resign. I am telling you, that is what it means. What it means is that you want to tell these people that this kind of inhumanity can never continue. That is what you're trying to tell them. There is nobody, everybody is created with equal rights by the Almighty God. Everybody has inalienable rights by Almighty God. So you cannot deprive me of what belongs to me and expect me to be happy. That is what they are doing. How many percent are they? Only 1 or 2%. So you, the poor, like they have called you, the masses own the power. We own the power, and we are going to take that power from them. So what you need to do is to sit at home and tell them that enough of this nonsense, enough of this carnage, enough of this stupidity. It will not continue. They have to come down so that the youth can now take the future, because they don't know. They are analogs. They don't even know what is analog to start with, because they're all illiterates. They don't know what they're doing over there. And that's why they will send their thugs to another country, export terrorists to go and blow up somebody's house or look for somebody to kill. They want to maintain that stupidity. They want to maintain that hopelessness. They want to maintain that. I don't know what I'm going to use, honestly, because I'm pissed off each time I remember what is going on in that God-forsaken country called Contraption Nigeria. So what you need to do is to sit at home. By the time you do it today, they will know that they don't have that power anymore. That you're the one that have the power yourself. And the power belongs to you and the Biafran government in exile, who will be bringing new things for you, who will be giving you good life, who will be bringing new technology, who will be bringing a lot of things that will make you to feel like a human being. That is what we are fighting for. So, my people, just pay attention. It's not going to be easy, but I tell you, by the time you finish these 2 weeks, I am telling you, a lot of things will start changing. That's all I have for you. That's my humble advice to you. Please pay attention. Stay inside your homes. Do not go out, because the evil empire has brought down death in our land. You can see them parading armor tankers everywhere. When you see all those things, why are you not going to stay inside your home, knowing that they are going to kill and they target to Biafran government in exile? Biafran government in exile have come to bring serenity in our nation, have come to restore the nation that God gave to us, have come to take over everything that God has given to us, to revenge for the days of the millions of people that have died because of this nation called Biafra. So, my brothers and sisters, my own advice is that you will never regret it. Do all you are asked to do and leave the rest for the Almighty God to finish. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must come out. Like the 5-point agenda of this sit at home, we keep and we will still maintain it. That everything must be put in place. They must accomplish everything that we said there. If not, of course, Nigeria has expired. So there is nobody that will help Nigeria. Helping Nigeria is like pouring wine into an old wine. So it will never work. There is nothing. Nigeria has come to a point where it has degenerated. It has degenerated, and there is nobody that can restore or repair Nigeria. So all we need to go do is to do everything that we need to do, and then go back to our nation and develop a very sound future for our children. That is all I have for you. So thank you, Honorable Prime Minister, for all the work you're doing. Thank you for everything that you've been passing through. But I know you're a very strong man. And nobody, if they don't know you, sorry for them, because your face is the face that will destroy Nigeria. They should know this if they don't know. And if they're listening to me, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, is the face that will destroy Nigeria. That's all I have for you. So if they want to listen, because I know they're not going to listen, because they're pharaohs of our time, but God will use you to destroy them and give Biafra a place. Thank you guys so much, and thank you, Mr. Bright and Co, and everybody and all the Biafrans who have gathered here. From here, I say good morning.
Good morning, Ekpa Jogu, the strongest woman in Biafra. We thank you so much for this, your release, your submission is wonderful. Thank you for what you are doing for us, Biafran people. You are a mother, you know when Biafrans are crying, you know when Biafrans are feeling pains, and when Biafrans are going through troubled times, and then you come in, what you have done for us and what you keep doing, we are very grateful. We are absolutely grateful, and Chukwokika Biama will continue to bless you and bless you and bless you and bless all the Umuada. May God bless them. Our Minister for Defense, we've seen the handwork of your intelligence, and Chukwokika Biama will continue to bless you with more wisdom. And then, of course, fellow Biafra. That is our it's blacks on the beat. It's the reason why I call you the lioness. Yeah. Yes, you can call her because you make me. I am a lady from giant. Mama risk her life.